Hello, it's Roundcat here, and here's a guide on how to submit a request to have an unusual particle effect attached to one of your hats. It's a bit flawed because it doesn't sometimes list all the effects, but we'll have a go, do the level best we can. It's reason it's been done like this is because it's a real pain working out what code number is attached to what hat or what code number is attached to what effect. So basically this is done so that you do all the work, and I've just lost my background. Notepad, you will need Notepad. So open Notepad. I've got two screens, so I'm just going to pop mine over into this screen, and then I'm going to open this again. Okay, so first thing you need to do is go to the forum, and if you scroll down in the forums you can see this here, request an effect, or you can just click that, but click that and then it comes up with this screen here, and the page that's opened on is actually this choose an effect screen, but I'm going to follow it as it appears to you, so you can read all this here. It's all there. Simply follow the steps below and write down or cut and paste the info we need. Okay, so step one, find your Steam ID. Everyone knows how to do that, but if you don't, I've created this page here to explain how to do it. This is how to do it inside the game, and this is how to do it outside the game. I'm currently outside the game, so I'll click that. This is opening all the list of all the players currently on server 1, doing very well. It's top 10 of hackers. You grab, this is the Steam ID here. Look, it's not that number there, as many under 12-year-olds seem to think it is when they're applying to join. It's that number there, and that word Steam is part of your Steam ID. You have to also include that word, and you have to copy it exactly. You can't just use the numbers and not put these codes, these colons in there. It all has to be like that. So that's the first thing. So I'm going to paste that in there. It's my Steam ID. Perfect. Halfway there. Excellent. Step one done. Move on. Next, step two, done that window. Go away. Not you. The window. Choose a hat. So let's choose a hat. Well, I want to use an engineer's hat. Where's the engineer? Here's the engineer. I want to use my crafty hair. No, the tin 1000. And that's hat number 4848. So 848, that's the train going past, ignore that. 848 actually applies to it's called an item index number, and it's a code that plugins will use to know when you want the plugin to do something to that particular item. All items have a code number, and I've only listed the hats here. So there you go. There's it. I've got my item number now. There. Now I'm making sure I don't paste in any spaces. If you put a space there and you cut and paste that space into the final instruction or the form at the end, it's going to mess it up. So that's done. Next. Okay, so chosen a hat. Now choose an effect. Well, those arrows are to tell you that this are the effects here. I just want sunbeams. Now, you can watch this video. This is quite old now, but here's a video demonstrating some of them. This one's called Searing Plasma, for example, but you'll notice there's no Searing Plasma in this list. Oh, there is, look. There is a Searing Plasma. I don't know if there's Searing Plasma in this list here, is there? I can't see it there. So dust check, scorching flames looks like Searing Plasma. Oh, they've called it green energy, I think, now. So things changed names. If you're not sure, or if you think you see something here that's not on this list, just go online and find out what the item index number is. That's what it's called, an item index. TF2, this is what you type into Google. TF2, item index number. Okay, so I'm going to have sunbeams. That's item index number 17. Copy that. Seems complicated, this. It isn't really, because look, all you've done is find 3 things out, which I've made really easy for you to find out. Thanks to Valve's wiki page, you might recognize a lot of this. Next stage is request an effect. Click that, and hey, presto! One of my fantastic, fabulous forms. So I've got all the info here now to fill into these boxes. Dead easy. My in-game name. So I'm going to call my name Demonstration, because this is actually going to become a post in a public area. Demonstration. My spelling, as you know, is awful. That's not actually. My spelling's brilliant. I'm just a little bit dyslexic. Okay, so Steam ID. That's my spelling's awful. You're right. I'm cutting and pasting from here. So Steam ID is going in there. Okay, make sure there's no spaces. There's no numbers missing. Now the class was engineer, wasn't it? So I'm going to add it to the engineer. Number of the effect. Well, was it hat how we did first? The effect. It was hat, wasn't it? So the effect was number 17. I need to turn those around, don't I? So the effect was number 17. Make sure there's no spaces there. That's good. And then the hat was actually number 848. Copy that. You don't have to copy it, of course. You can just print it. Just make sure there's no spaces there. That's good. Are you a T-Force member or a donator? I am. And there's a reason I asked that question. I'm going to say yes there. So that's it. All the information's entered. You've literally given me all the information that I need in order to submit the plugin. When you hit save, look what happens. Look! Woohoo! It's been submitted. Now if we open this up here, there's a load of information there, but this is the important bit. If I select that and copy, and then open my thing again, get rid of all this junk. Well, actually, no, let's keep that there. And I'll paste it in. You see this here, this code here, that is all the that is the code to make that effect appear on your hat. And I haven't had to do anything. So all I have to do now is copy this information here into the plugin. Save the plugin, restart the server, and it's as good as done. Before, I had to sift through everything, trying to find out the numbers for stuff, and then typing it into the plugin. And now it's all done beautifully for me, automatically by you. Thank you very much. So, there you go. Just as a side note, if you've already got one of these effects attached to your hat, then and you decide, oh, I'm a bit bored of it, I want to change it, please, by all means, do resubmit a change. I'll try and change them, or hopefully there'll be other people on soon who can be doing all this too. We'll try and change it as soon as possible, but there's absolutely no guarantees because there's a million and one other things to do. Hope that was very, very helpful. Please feel free to donate and get the perks.